What's up, everybody? Welcome to Quantum Ascent. I have MOG coin up on the screen. I don't own any MOG, but you guys over here on X and YouTube seem to love it, so we are keeping this guy in rotation. I do have alt season targets out for MOG. Head over to my X or YouTube page, search, and you'll be able to find it. Today, though, I just want to talk about this range going back to that December high, kind of talk about where we're at and what we're looking at here. All right, so first things first, want to draw the fib from that high all the way back down to the April low just to get a better picture. It looks like got up here pretty close to the 0.5. You can see some reactionary levels around these other fibs. Just looking at the 236 right now, though, feels like there's probably going to be a little bit of resistance when we get up into that area. Not only because of the 236, but you can see along that, there's been a lot of price action that's played out in here, right? This one dropped. That actually back tested 309 and then finished its plunge. But definitely got stopped out here and rolled over, stopped out here, came down. So definitely going to find some resistance up there for MOG. I don't even know how to say these prices. With the E-5, like, I get it. We got to move the decimal, but I mean, whatever. We'll just call it 11.4. All right. Right up in that area. That's what we're going to want to be paying attention to as we go down. Now, looking at this from a wave count perspective on this drop, certainly looks like a 5-wave move. You have a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5, right? Additionally, you have a pretty strong trend going on here, right? Look at all of these tops that got stopped out at that trend line. At the same time, I'm going to copy and paste that so we keep the same slope. Pull that in here. And what do you know? We have a lower trend line too that we just bounced off. So getting dangerously close right now at the time of recording to that upper trend line. Let's see. We really want this range to break, right? This has been going on since mid-July. And we do have to worry about all of these up here as we get there, right? But so far for MOG, guys, like it's in pretty good spot. It made it up relatively high compared to a lot of the assets. For a 1, 2, and we're waiting on 3, 4, 5 to get us up and away, right? Again, I have an alt season video out for this. Go check that out on your own time. Just going to stay dived into the little stuff here. Before I continue, guys, join the Quantum Circle, entries, exits, strategy, emotional, mental clarity, 2 daily macro videos. Link to that in my bio. On the entries and exits alone, you should be making up that monthly fee. So that's what we got going on over there in the Quantum Circle. Back to MOG, you see the 5 down. There's one area I really want to be careful of. I guess that gets us pretty close to the 236, but this 4th wave here, right? You can even look at it going all the way over. Let's do this. And again, just shy of that level. But you can see all of the stuff that just kind of got stopped out right there, including our 4th wave. And what we don't want to happen is we don't want price to roll back up into this 4th wave, because this happens all the time in crypto with some of these, especially in like a crashing structure, for a 6th wave, and then it comes down one more time, takes that out for a 7. That'd probably put us like right there, right? So that's what we want to avoid happening. I need to see some gas out of this region. Definitely above that 236. We start getting back above that, I'm going to feel a little bit better about it not having another move down there for MOG. All right. Ooh, I don't want that. Let's see. Is there anything else we need to talk about here? Let's do this. Let's take a look at the shorter time frame now. Let's go from that April low. I'm going to draw it up here, and let's see if we find anything. Sure enough, we do. Look at that, guys. Oh, mother. Sure enough, we do. Check that out. Let's get rid of all this trash. Bam, bam. It hit the 786 to a T. Closed at it and bounced, right? Huge confluence there. We not only had the 786, but we had the trend line right there too. Sure enough, that ended up playing out. Guys, I cannot stress enough. If I could only use one tool, it would be fibs. That's it. That would be the only tool I would use if I had to. Elliott wave, a close second. But fibs, a lot less subjectivity with that than there is with Elliott waves, right? So looking at MOG right now, pretty strong bounce, up 16% on the day. Like 25% over the last 2 days. That doesn't look like a lot, but it is. That is a quarter increase, right? So just got to wait. We're in a good spot right now in the macro. Looking at these oscillators here. Oh, beautiful. We see that we're leaving the bear territory right now. This is strong bear below the 40 line. Break right now, we're kind of in a neutral bear. Break above the 60 and wind like back here. Boom. That's when our price is going to appreciate. At the same time, I'm getting a bullish cross right down here on the MACD, right? You see it poking green. We're still below the 0 line. Want to get us back above that. But this thing leaving bear territory and a bullish cross here for momentum coming up on some important resistances feels like we might, huge might have the gas to at least start getting us back up into these levels up here, right? Because what we don't want this thing to keep dragging out. Everybody's bored. Everybody's done. Everybody is ready for alt season, and I truly believe that is right around the corner. I can't say it's this week. I can't say it's next week, but I can tell you that it's coming up quick. So that's what we're looking at for MOG. Let's clear this area up here and start going our other way and validate a 7th wave drop. Like I mentioned, guys, join the Quantum Circle, real-time trades, access to my portfolio, 2 macro videos a day, a Discord channel, and I teach you how to do TA just like me. Link to that in the bio. If not, just so appreciative you guys are here. If you could follow, like, repost, I want to get this info out to as many people as I can before it's too late. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.